Hey guys, so we're gonna play The Sims. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear me over this. Let me turn it. Oh, did this just freeze? We're gonna play The Sims while I'm waiting for my Amazon delivery. Um, they are taking a really long time. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. I haven't recorded a YouTube for Young and Making It, so we still are doing that series. Now I'm gonna just give you guys like some good stuff that I've been doing. I am going to try to look at some buildings that AXII Sims. We're gonna be looking at stuff that she's created. I do like her stuff is very industrial, I would say. I don't know where she has her stuff at, so I think I'm gonna just try to pick some places around the area or so. So we're gonna be looking at one of my Sims who I'm playing now, who is Alex and Sully. That's their nicknames. But we're gonna, when this loads, I don't know why it's taking so long. Typically it takes, not that long. As you guys know, I did get some new CC mods. I was trying to do the CC mods for the main menu by Ellie's World, but I've been having issues with that. I don't know why it's not working. So this is the Gill house. They are engaged. I haven't planned their wedding yet, but we'll definitely see what they got going on. But I definitely got to go check out this content creator because she's really good, and has some other stuff that I've been seeing on the gallery. And I'm also thinking of making like a Japan land, but Japan land is gonna be like it's like where's Japan land? In Oasis Springs. So I just felt like Japan land should be like Super Mall City, basically. Like, not the name of it, but like it's places that you go if you want to be in a super mall. So that's really what I'm trying to figure out here. So, okay, just to give you guys a rundown, these are Sullivan, Jill, and Alexandria Rose, right? So they live in this building that I created, which is really nice. Oh, that is so dusty. I'm gonna have to get him to vacuum. It looks super dusty, but I don't know if the dust is supposed to be a good thing or a bad thing. But anyway, Sully does have the vacuum. Let's get him to vacuum up really quickly because it's kind of unacceptable. It's a little too dusty. It reminds me of being ashy or something, so. Okay. Alright, so this is the building that I made, which is really nice. I'm glad because this is my first time seeing that the fire things work. Oh my god, I did not even ever notice. That's crazy. This is my first time noticing. I didn't think they these did this. Wow, that is insane. I thought they were just for decoration. Like, I didn't think that they actually worked. Okay, so it does look like they have this opening here, but these are actually my version of a sunroof. Let me go. Oh wait, why is this? Oh, it's a garden plate. Okay. So, yeah, this is pretty much it on the first floor. They're the only ones with, oh, why is this like this? With a balcony, so they're having issues with the plants. So Alexandria is definitely trying to, get her gardening skills up. So let's see here. Okay, let's get Sully out of there. Because last time, I think they were like chemicals or something. That werewolf scared the fuck out of me. Do you guys see that? Oh my god, what the fuck? That looked like a Dormageddon or something like that. It's what Greg, nigga, go in the house. So they are by Newcrest. See, Newcrest is kind of that house that has the business, kind of like Japan Land. This is not a house. This is the Van Horn. So, this is the apartment complex. It's 4 units that I made, which is really nice. I think that I actually put this together really nicely. And you guys know I don't really use the BB built move objects when I build the houses because I just think that it's just easier to play. So majority of the stuff should work, like, you know. And I had let this sit for a while. It was gonna try to be like a storefront, but they have made, I miss the retail Sims. The retail one is just like chef's kiss. The only thing is that they can't check out automatically. I think that was the only thing that I wish that it would change, but the retail one is like no other. I still don't understand for the retail one how you're supposed to get them to be at the location even if you're not there. Like if you play that household and it's the retail, and when you go play, if you go play that household who owns the retail, if you go play them, it doesn't put them back into the automatic showing up at the retail location. So that's the only reason why. But this is also like a August house. So they actually, in real life, this was a real store in South Carolina. They actually moved their location. So they're not in this building anymore. But it's really cute. It's kind of just like this, but they don't have this location anymore. They actually just moved like a few days ago. And this is the tattoo parlor, but slash the makeup artist. It's like a creator space for like venues. The Van Horns, who are from Britain, and this, they stay in Oasis Spring too. They live there. So this is kind of honestly my best thing that I built, which is also, this is another apartment complex, which I think I showed you guys. This is where Bruce and Holly, so Holly, I did bring Paul, which, okay, so y'all know that Holly is married to Paul, but Holly is Jarvis's grandchild, Jarvis's grandmother. Jarvis is Titus and no wait, hold on, no. Jarvis is not, okay, that's not true. Titus is Luna's parents. Titus is Paul and Holly's son, and Luna is Titus' son and her mom Jade, but we haven't figured out Jade yet, right? So you know we have multiple realities going on in another world, right? So Holly, remember Holly moved into this building here. She stays like right here. So this is where Holly stays. Paul is now with Holly. So that is a thing. Child Protective Services did try to take Lily from the Haskins. So, you know, the Haskins has 6 kids. They bought them all and all that. Now, basically, their grandparents stay here. Now, we have not built any of Adam's family. We did put Adam's brother Max in there, but we haven't really done anything. And we got a few other stragglers who are not really related to any of them. But Bruce and his wife, I think her name starts with an M. They stay in this apartment building, and it's really going well. These do play really good, in my opinion. I don't have any issues with the process of them loading or anything. I do use CC only like on a few items, like 2 to 3 items, so it's not really anything crazy. But most of this is like, if you have the packs, you can definitely download it, but it is not on BB mode. It may, but most times it is not. I try not to do the move objects because it's just a little bit easier. And this is a platform, so I just raised the platform like this to be that high. So yeah, that's the only thing. I don't know why it's like that open little portal there. But yeah, this is really nice. It kind of is like a J, like Japan Land, but Japan Land is different. Um, yeah, I actually have never seen these tops, so I'm still kind of fascinated with this. And I finally got this to. I always wanted to do this, but I didn't know how they did it. But this was so easy. Do you know you have to click the roof part every single time, and you have to set it for that building. So if it's this is like 4 way something, you have to set it for that, which is crazy. But yeah, these were gonna be stores, and it was gonna be like a store, kind of like an arcade. But then I was like, I'm just gonna do apartments. But I'm kind of running out of Sims. I'm currently playing 105 households or Sims, so I got it set at 180. It hasn't been giving me too much of an issue. But yeah, these are pretty good. Nobody has gone on the bridge yet. Their trash cans is inside, so they really haven't, done anything. I don't know why this is there at all. I think I did try to do the swans underneath, but it didn't work out, so I deleted them. But yeah, okay, let's see. They are my law. They're my kind of, how you want to reset when you're just used to giving people money, like the mother load. So this is my couple that is kind of a key example of young and making it. They are currently trying to pursue a law degree. I downloaded this mod from Ellie's World. Y'all definitely should check it out. And he is trying to get a medical degree. She's trying to be a law student, but they just did this. Beforehand, they just moved into this apartment. I was going to make them the owner of the building, but it just was not working for me. I did notice that one time I had needed to pay the rent, and for some reason it was not processing it. So I did take my bills off of auto pay, and that did kind of fix the issue. But currently Alexandria makes pottery, and with her pottery she just goes in, and that's kind of the only way they have income. Now, since they sold the building, I did the mother load for them to get the building, but since they sold the building, they have been living off of their savings. So if you go to their bills in their bank, they do have some money there. 20,000, 13,000. It was at 60. So they kind of go on vacation. They still are want to plan a wedding. I realize that I'm gonna put their wedding in Japan Land or in Japan Wedding. Okay, it's gonna say I don't have enough, but it's fine. Like, it'll be fine. It's not due at this time. But right here, you see what I'm saying? I don't understand why that says that. And then I also don't understand a lot of things. And I don't want them to fix it. I finally figured it out, but I did turn off the auto pay. And if I did to transfer, so, they have the card here. Let me see. Which is, you could transfer from the checking account to the household funds, but I don't like to have them with a lot of cash, honestly. So if we do like $1,000, it was actually hard to spend this in small increments, like no bullshit. So if you do like $1,000, then it'll say that they have enough to pay their bills. And then my thing is, I do like this because you can pay the bills by utility. Now, utility bills going up because they're not in recycling accordance. So I don't understand what that is. I'm not really tripping about it. But they don't have a computer. They have to go to they thrifted these little chairs. They are into cross stitching. I don't think I want to sell them just yet. Who made this? Sullivan made this one. This is his first pottery that he made. So I was like, let's just keep that one. Alex does make enough money for them both. So while she's doing that, and she only does one design. Look, they took pictures. Oh, I have to put their their pictures. So they went on a bit of a party. Like they dressed up in like Abraham hats. And look, that was so cute. That was like them, um, you know, trying to kind of, it's like a pre-bachelorette or bachelor party for them together. So look at them. This was from their vacation. They had such a great time. And they went to Avadora World or Aviadora. And they're kind of just slowly living life. They are still waiting for their med school and law school admissions. So she gets to the glazing point, and then Sullivan, he sells them. She doesn't really sell them, but yeah, she is sloppy. So he kind of cleans up everything. She'll like leave her clothes around. They're not around now, but they'll leave her clothes around. She will wash laundry. Oh look, this is dirty. I didn't know that the sinks got dirty anymore. I haven't seen them in a while. Let's see. They don't have a maid. They try to do everything. They kind of cook. They've been on vacation back to back, so they haven't really gotten back into the swing of things. But she does stripping, but not stripping, just pole dancing. So she just kind of is just like, in her vibe. She got a few purses, like this is a nice lifestyle. Like people love to live here. They don't drink codeine, but they do like Sprite and Jolly Ranchers from the pack. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I think this is becoming one of my favorite ones because they are just more, just down to earth. Oh, what's her name? Marlene. Yeah, that's Bruce's wife. So Marlene is, I think actually, yeah, this is basically Titus' brother or uncle. I can't remember. I have to look at Holly's thing. But Holly comes here. Where's Paul at? Let me see if I can show you guys. Paul is... Oh, he hasn't met... Why he's not met Paul? They must have not introduced themselves. Okay, so this is Paul. So they live next door. He is very in love with Holly. They still stay in that apartment. I am going to just keep them in that apartment because I just feel like... And y'all, Holly got a facelift. I did take off of her old age. So she's kind of back in her swing of things. They're not friends, but they did come over for the potluck. They did spend a lot of money on decorating the house. So anyway... I think that's pretty much it. So what I've been trying to do is work on getting their aspirations filled. And for some reason, I have invited the property owner over 3 times. And it is not doing this. Now, I do have to get to their bucket list. But one time I took them to the QDAD. I took them there. But Sully was randomly invited to a camping trip, so that's kind of weird. I think I tried to plan it, and then I actually did it wrong. So we're going to have to go back there. She's eventually going to get back into flower making and all that great stuff. So, yeah. Let's get Sully to sell. They sell for a pretty decent price. They've been going up $250. It was like $150 once. And he does the laundry, so... Let's get him to wash the laundry. Alex will do it sometimes. Sometimes they'll do it. I like that I'm getting into the habit of them because sometimes they definitely will just kind of go in and they'll do everything. And I don't know why these weights don't re-rack. But like I don't know why it's not full anymore. It's just really random. But Sully if I make him do it, like, why does he use the little weights? But he has been building his waist, his muscles, like, no bullshit. And he's up to these. And I'm like, oh my God, that is so freaking exciting. So they're gonna get married soon. They're just gonna do like a strip mall, like, you know, cheap little tacky wedding, kind of like, you know, a courthouse wedding, or like, but they're gonna dress up. Like, I definitely am gonna try to like get them some good stuff. And everybody else, who there, I have another couple who's, oh, the couple who owns um the wedding venue, they are engaged, but they have a daughter. So that is another thing. Um yeah, so let's see here. We're going to be going to, I guess Sims are just like using this kind of different kind of stuff where they're like making grocery stores, but I'm not sure if a grocery store mod is like one of those things. Okay, so you know, we got this build up. It is really fun to play. Um but I think I'm gonna just start tearing down Oasis Springs, because some of these places I don't really go to. The girl, she has this as like a, oh, I remember this. Who is this? Oh, hold on. Is this my fam? Did I make these people? Okay, yeah, this is a couple that I made. Okay, I was wondering, I was like, where do these people come from? So this is the other Haskins, their little sister, and then them stay together. And this is the Vancroft who owns, just a recap, because I know I haven't been up here in a while. This is Shelly. Shelly's gonna go get her plastic surgery soon. I was gonna download the mod, but I haven't. The land grabs are updated. This is where the wedding venues are at. Now, I know I can't make it a wedding venue. I'm just gonna go there and do the wedding venue at that time, okay? Now, even here, I had to change their name because apparently it was not allowed anymore. So they are, so I'm gonna try to get rid of some of these, and that's kind of where I'm gonna kind of go with that. So let me look at her name one more time because I don't know how to spell it. My thing is with the CC, like, you really cannot play around with different stuff. That's the only downside to it. And I wish that it was, but like, even in the Japan house, like, it's really difficult to play around with it. I'm trying to find this lady's name. Dang, I just seen it. Okay. AXII Sims. Okay. I like her Facebook page. I always comment up there. And I'm like, what does she have? So let me go to, oh wait, is this, hold on. How do I know if this is not her name? It's somebody else. We trying to find her profile. Item name, EA account. Dang, I can't keep the name. AXII Sims. Okay, here she goes. So she kind of makes like little suburban stuff. I don't know how to go to their page. Oh wait, this is the page. I don't know. Y'all know I don't know how to work this. I don't know how to work it. I'm sorry. So I just saw that she had did this. So we love bubbles. And let's see. There was one that she had just did. Oh, this one. Realist. Oh, I don't have this pack, guys. Dang, we don't ever run into it. I haven't gotten this at all. Oh, they just used this. Hold on, let me see. Okay, well, I can afford everything else. I want to put this here. Let's see what this house looks like. Oh, it's not decorated. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna put it somewhere. Let's put it right here. Oh, hold on. Dang, hold on, y'all. Yeah, let's replace the rattlesnake one. I haven't built a venue or nothing, and it's harder to build the venues, I'm not gonna lie. But she does have a... Oh wait, no, that's in another game. I thought she had an apartment unit. Oh, she does have one. Okay, hold on. Is this in a Balkan neighborhood? I never heard of it, but we probably placed that one down too. And we'll put that next to Japan land. Okay, I don't have time for that. Oh, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. Not gonna lie. Okay, so let's go back to her profile. And... Oh, right here. This is what we're looking for. What do they use here? Oh, she's just using it kind of for the exterior. Ooh, we may find some... It's fine. Let's place this one. Oh, dang. I wanted to put it here. What? Or should we put it right here? Or right here? I think we should put it right here. Sometimes if they debug some of their custom content, it'll still come over to someone else's game, which is new because that never used to be a thing. One time somebody had custom content and it was, I didn't have none of it, and it was a house full of mattresses. It was like everything was a bed. It was insane. And I was like, oh my God. I don't want Oasis Springs to be run down, but it does kind of, like the rattle bar one was kind of shifty. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of gives a little bit of Koreatown, even though they are Japanese. If you ever been to Koreatown in LA, like it's kind of like that. Like they have nice looking places, but then like a street over is like some crazy shit. All right, and let's see what this looks like, because we're gonna have to make it into units. Unfortunately, I don't know. I think that people should at least do a bathroom, because, but I can understand why she doesn't, because she has a lot of custom, a lot of different packs, or she could have a lot of custom content in it. So, oh hell, I don't feel like decorating this at all. Well, this is nice though. So basically, let's look at the exterior. That's hard to build. Oh, I don't know who. Oh, it comes with a vet. So usually you could just put these items in there, but it don't really count. Oh, I guess if it's residential, they just don't have that. Like, they don't have the business, but they do have the ability to own a small business down here. And then you could do residential places up here, but then it would be, you wouldn't have apartments. So you would have to own all 3 levels, which I don't think is cool, right? Even if you were to do the small business venue, like, you, in order to do that, this would have to be a small business venue, and you would have to own all this whole building. I mean, if you had a big family, it would be cool, but it's no fun. You can just put it down there and then, like, kind of like go in and do the thing yourself, but that's not fun either. So this could be just something for fun anyway. So in order to make it a unit, because I like the residential rentals, I'm sorry, they're just always better to me. You're going to keep these as shared, but it's going to kind of start gridding it off. And then you would do this one as the first one. It's pretty simple. You do want to also remember to do the outside as well, because if not, they will come inside your house if you share any of it. So if you got a pillar in your house that is not labeled, that gives them the right to go inside of your house. And they will walk in that motherfucker like a motherfucker. Like, they do it all the time. So I like to just do everything, even the balconies, as the first level and the second level. So we can kind of work on this. Now, it does look like these are a lot of different apartments, actually. So these are probably, yeah, like, I think there is so many different things. Like, these are like, clearly these are studios, kind of. So we're going to create a unit, and we'll just do it like that. That's how I'm seeing it. So actually, this needs to be 2. It's 2. It's pink. Oops. Now you can go and, like, you know, probably make a townhouse if you wanted to, with the downstairs if you want these to be apartments. Because we don't necessarily need the business part of it, but we are kind of just trying to use the most that we can. So yeah, let's see. This is all one apartment. So I guess the only part is that you would have to do a bathroom. So typically, so the way American, like, I don't know if this is like based off of, oh, you know what I need to do? Because I know sometimes it'll mute the hell out of me. So let me save this too.